In the late 1990s and early 2000s, several rural communities across parts of China began experiencing a series of frightening crimes. Villagers reported nighttime attacks in quiet farming areas, and authorities soon realized that these incidents might be connected. The man responsible would later be identified as Xinhai. Xinhai was born in 1968 in a rural area of Hunan province. His early life was difficult. According to reports, he struggled in school and eventually dropped out at a young age. As he grew older, he moved frequently between towns, doing temporary work and living a largely unstable lifestyle. Over time, Yang began committing small crimes. In the late 1980s and early 1990s, he was arrested several times for offenses such as theft and other illegal activities. These arrests resulted in short prison sentences, but after each release he returned to the same pattern of drifting from place to place. After leaving prison in the late 1990s, Yang traveled across several provinces in central China. During this period, authorities later determined that a series of violent crimes began occurring in rural villages. These incidents usually happened at night. Because many of the communities were small and quiet, residents were often shocked that such crimes could occur in places they believed were safe. As the number of incidents increased, police departments in different provinces began sharing information. Investigators noticed similarities in the timing, locations, and methods used in the crimes. This suggested that a single individual might be responsible. The investigation soon became a major priority for law enforcement. Police organized special teams to analyze evidence and interview witnesses across several provinces. Because the crimes had occurred in many different locations, it took time to identify patterns that could lead to a suspect. Eventually, investigators gathered enough information to narrow their search. In November 2003, police were able to identify Xinhai as a suspect. After tracking his movements, officers arrested him during a routine identification check in Hunan province. Following his arrest, authorities questioned him about the crimes that had been reported over the previous years. During the investigation, police linked Yang to numerous attacks that had occurred between 2000 and 2003. The case quickly became one of the most significant criminal investigations in China at the time. News of the arrest spread quickly across the country. Many communities that had been living in fear finally felt a sense of relief knowing that the suspect had been captured. Xinhai was then brought to trial. During the court proceedings, prosecutors presented evidence connecting him to a series of crimes across several provinces. The court reviewed witness statements, investigative findings, and other materials collected during the investigation. Because of the seriousness and scale of the crimes, the trial received national attention. After reviewing the evidence, the court found Xinhai guilty. In February 2004, the court sentenced him to death for his crimes. The sentence was carried out shortly afterward, bringing an end to one of the most disturbing criminal cases in modern Chinese history. For many people in the affected communities, the arrest and sentencing of Xinhai marked the end of a long period of fear and uncertainty. The case also led to discussions about law enforcement coordination across provinces and the importance of sharing information between police departments when investigating large-scale crimes. Today, the story of Xinhai is remembered as a reminder of how complex criminal investigations can become when crimes occur across wide geographic areas and how cooperation between investigators can eventually bring a case to a close.